Okay, my Kickstarter arrived yesterday for One Night Ultimate Vampire, and I wanted to just do an unboxing. Let's take a look at what's inside. I haven't opened the box yet. I just had gotten a little over anxious here with the shrink, and so it tore. But let's take a look at the outside. First of all, it's the same size as the two games that came out before it, One Night Ultimate Werewolf and the Daybreak expansion. So if we stack them on top of each other, they are all the same. Although something new on the side, it says One Night Collection number 3. So move that out of the way, you can see that. So let's tear the shrink off of this, and we'll take a look at what's inside. We won't need that anymore. And we've got the same finish. Obviously now we are dealing with vampires. We don't have werewolves in this particular one. So let's open up the inside and see. Okay, so with the Kickstarter version, I'm not sure if this comes in the retail, but here is the One Night Ultimate Werewolf Bonus Pack 2 that's going to be for use with all of the One Night games. So it looks like some rolls, an Apprentice Tanner, Beholder, the Thing, and a Squire. And down at the bottom, we've got some alternate artwork cards for the Vampire and the Seer, and some new artifact tokens. Mist of the Vampire, Dagger of the Traitor. And okay, so we can see the roll cards here on the back and the different tokens. So we have that. Next we have a list of the contents, and looks like there's a lot of little tokens and things on here, all of the different characters. Let's look inside. Looks like we have just the rules and how to play with the vampire rolls, it says, and explanation of all the different roles, just like in the different editions before this for One Night Ultimate Vampire. And there's a waking order and a bunch of different things, play testers in the back, see Bezier games. And we also have getting started guide. This is going to talk about playing the first game, and talking about the free app, which I'll show that in a little bit, and then the different cycles, night and daytime. And looks like we have a bunch of cardboard here. We have all of the different roles here. We have Renfield and the diseased player. We have Cupid and an investigator. We have a pickpocket and gremlin, and looks like we'll put spots out for all these different marks that'll go in the game, which is something completely different than the werewolf versions. Looks like we have the copycat, vampire, the master, the count, the priest, assassin, apprentice assassin, marksman. And we have all of these different role tokens for all the different characters. And looks like we have a bunch of different marks here. Looks like we'll put these face down and they'll come right out. Here looks like the mark of the bat. And most votes tokens, and some more of these clarity. And one of the great things that I've seen with Bezier games, especially with these, is the ability to punch these right out. They're going to pop right out, and we're not going to have any kind of residual paper or tearing on these. So they've done a really, really good job in working with their manufacturer for all of this stuff. So those are all the neat things that come in here. I'm going to have to get this all punched out and get ready to play. Okay, so I went ahead and I punched everything out, and this one, as you can see, I'm going to have a whole bunch of tokens in here. I'll go ahead and separate these out and put them in a baggie later, and we can take a look at the different roles. Cupid, Renfield, the instigator, diseased, the pickpocket, the gremlin, we have the master, we have the copycat, the count, the vampire, the apprentice assassin, the marksman, the priest, and we have the assassin. Those are the different roll tokens that came in there. I didn't open up bonus pack 2 yet. And then we have slots where the different marks are going to go, and then all those pieces here, and all the empty frames. Nothing tore on these, so that was really, really cool. So one of the neat things that I wanted to do besides unboxing the video, I'll put all these pieces in here and get to playing this later on. I'll do a review for it shortly. But we'll put all these things in here. And I wanted to unveil, I guess, or unbox the app. So let me get my tablet here opened up. And so I have an Android tablet. So this is the Android version of the game. And let me just get this set up. We'll just look for One Night, which happens to be right here. And I'll zoom in and we can take a look at it and see what we have. So the first thing is the regular entry screen. And if we look along the top, we can see that it has all the different editions on there. So we have One Night, we have Daybreak, Building Pack 1, we have Vampire, and Bonus Pack 2. So depending upon what you push, we'll take all the rolls out of there. So if we do it Vampire only, these are all the characters that came with the game, the base game itself, and we can choose who we're going to play with. So we have Vampire, and maybe we want to use Renfield. We use the Priest, and we'll put the Pickpocket in there as well. And so I've selected all those roles. Now, and then it'll go through and do all the announcing and everything. But one of the neat things, there was some stretch goals in here that with the backgrounds we can edit. And there was a bunch of different things, and so spaghetti was one of them. So I'll go ahead and turn that on, and when we start playing, you can see, and we can adjust the narration, the voices, and all sorts of different things that we can do here. So let me just hit play, and you can hear it and see what it says, but you can listen to the music.
Vampires, wake up and look for other vampires. Give any non-vampire player a mark of the vampire.
So you can hear the music, and it's going to go through and explain all the different roles, and it's going to go through all of them. And so you can see what this is going to go through, just like in the werewolf ones, but now this is all set up for all the vampire stuff. So lots of neat things. And so I just wanted to give you a touch of that. And then again, if I just press on the bonus pack 2, it will go ahead and add on the additional characters down at the bottom. So we see the Thing and the Squire and the Beholder. So really neat stuff for this and this particular game. So again, this is like the third portion of the One Night Ultimate series, and this is with the vampires. So hopefully you enjoyed the unboxing, and you get a chance to see what came in the Kickstarter edition. All right, thanks. Bye.